Elizabeth Vidal, and I will be doing an informative speech about public education school budget cuts. In the U.S., the federal government provides public education, but the funding differs from state to state. This presentation will focus on the many issues affecting the quality of education in our public schools, and will also provide you with information that shows us why these educational compromises should not be made. In 2008, Governor Crist slashed $358 million in Florida school budget education. But he did not have a problem asking for $330 million for new funding for prisons and correctional facilities. The result of his decisions are still reflecting upon our schools today. Teachers were asked to have their pay held steady and their bonuses were eliminated. This also cut back on the Florida Bright Future scholarships by lowering scholarships for students in majors with lower demand and job growth. Budget cuts affect our children's school supply as well. The books in our public schools are dated and weathered. This will also affect any technologies in our classrooms that our children should have. For example, smart boards, computers, or overhead projectors. This affects our children's opportunity to learn to the best of their ability. It also interferes with teachers who differentiate instruction. It is a necessity for our community to recognize the importance that property taxes play in funding public education. So when we vote for keeping taxes down, we are actually withholding funds towards our children's education. These budget cuts also affect the school's art programs in public schools. Examples are art, music, and computers. Howard Gardner derived the scale of multiple intelligences, which proved that people learn in many different ways. By cutting back in the arts programs, we are eliminating some of the classes our musical, visual, spatial, or kinesthetic tactile students really benefit from. Some people say that it is important to view school as something you have to do to better yourself, and that there doesn't need to be anything exciting about school. They say we do not need arts in our public schools, when in reality our arts programs provide our children with a variety of benefits. The art programs teach our students to be persistent, gain creativity and innovation, self-discipline, organization, and to function well as a team member. A study in 2008 of the cohort of Florida's 12th graders showed that the students with art education did better by all measures of academic achievements. Children that have arts education will learn how to understand the cultures of others, and they will learn the acceptance of diversity. Besides all the benefits that we gain from arts education, there are many important jobs that require knowledge in art. For example, graphic designers, which outnumber engineers by 4 to 1. Since 1950, there has been a 50% increase in music composers and performers. Statistics show that children who play instruments score higher on their IQ tests. It is important to teach our children to be the most competent, creative, and most innovative people that they can be. Not just boring, but hard. Not just boring, hard workers. Thank you. That's it. Yeah.